What did we need for the monetary reform to realize its new exchange rate? What do we need in order for the new exchange rate to come out? Article quote, "Our message at the United Nations is very clear. The message is Iraq is now stable and secure. We wish this country all the best and prosperity and all that is good and beneficiary for this country and the people of this ancient country. You know darn well they're about to release a new exchange rate. You want money, don't you? This is amazing. My passion for this is all the way through the whole time. I haven't deviated for 15 years. I believe in my investments and I stick with them when I believe in something. I don't get involved in things I don't believe in. I try to help as best as I possibly can. That's my nature." This is not good news. Well-known Iraqi economist Nabil Jafar al-Marsomi has warned that U.S. pressure to lower oil prices could lead to a devaluation of the Iraqi dinar. He explained in a Facebook post that U.S. President Donald Trump has pushed for Saudi Arabia and OPEC to lower oil prices. This move is intended to make energy more affordable and accelerate the end to the Russia-Ukraine war. As a result, OPEC Plus is expected to end production cuts of 4.65 million barrels within the next few weeks. This decision will likely cause oil prices to drop. A drop in oil prices to $60 per barrel would create serious financial challenges. If oil prices fall further to $50 per barrel, Iraq may have no choice but to devalue its currency. Stay tuned and stay positive. To answer your questions, yes, there is a new currency. They have new security features. No, we don't have to rush down and swap those currencies out for this new currency. They're going to run side by side. The Middle East bank owner contacts were willing to talk to us and tell us we see those lower notes in those January article pictures. Yeah, they're using the 3-0 notes. We asked why are they using the 3-0 notes? Why don't they show them the real lower notes? They said because the real lower notes are going to look like the ones they got now. What? Yeah, they're just going to drop the zeros. The colors and the shape will still be the same. The only one that will be different will probably be the 25. It will be smaller and it'll be a 20. It's hard to get information, but what little bit we've got is just so encouraging. When a currency is in a basket of currencies, as in IMF, World Bank, a currency can only deviate 2% up or down in a 90-day period. Go to the website and look it up. Plus, it has been stated in plain English, numerous times, by the CBI, that the old and new currency will coexist for 10 years. When the dinar goes on the forex, you can exchange at any time you wish, wait as long as you wish, until the currency you hold is cancelled, which will be 10 dias, years, capice. Al-Sudani opens the 48th session of the Baghdad International Fair. The event is underway with 20 countries and up to 1,000. Iraq is looking for the international and Arab investors to come into Iraq, all of which are looking for doing business with assurances they can invest in a secure and stable economic environment. It has been openly stated they have that and will continue with the support of the international community, noted by the United Nations directly this week. This is very good to see. Iraqi Parliament approves First Amendment to General Budget Law for 2023-2025, Article 2. After approving the budget amendment, Shaqwan Abdullah announces containing the problem of Kurdistan oil and employees' salaries. Quote, Abdullah stressed that there is no longer any obstacle to resuming oil exports. The fact that Trump has sent his new Secretary of Treasury people along with the Treasury Secretary is gigantic. What do you think they're talking about? The Super Bowl next week? Of course not. They're talking about what they're about to do, to give Iraqi citizens purchasing power. I can't say much, just that we are very close. Get ready. 3 issues that will come up under the new Trump administration. When these issues are worked out, we will see the project to delete the zeros followed shortly by the reinstatement back to Forex. It is really that simple, and so now you can be assured this is very close at hand. We hope to see the budget passed tomorrow. They tell us it will be put before Parliament tomorrow. a site that suggests that the Iraqi per capita share of GDP will increase. Quote, the German website Statista. The Iraqi per capita share of the gross domestic product will reach $6,000 annually in the year 2025. The Iraqi per capita share of the gross domestic product will continue to rise between 2025 and 2029 by $971, equivalent to 13.93%. He added that, per capita GDP will rise for the sixth consecutive year to reach $6,971 in 2029. The General Company for Iraqi Ports announced, on Sunday, the reception of 11 oil tankers that docked at the docks of Khor al-Zubair specialized port. The company's general manager, Farhan al-Fartusi, told Shafaq news agency, increasing the volume of revenues was one of the priorities of work in the ports, and this continuous handling of oil tankers and commercial ships contributes to strengthening the state's resources. He added, Khor al-Zubair specialized port received today 11 oil tankers, some of which were loaded with various materials such as fuel oil, solvents, crude, Vlankat, Naphtha, and Saz oil, while the tanker flag She Sage was loaded with gasoline and docked at berth number 2. The Finance Committee of the Iraqi Council of Representatives said on Sunday that the vote on amending the General Budget Law is related to the proposal sent by the federal government to the council. While it explained that the cost of extracting oil is $16 and is not fixed, but may reach $22, it confirmed that stopping the export of the region's oil led to the federal government losing more than $14 billion. Committee member, Ikhlas al-Dulaimi, told Shafaq news agency, the House of Representatives voted today to amend the General Budget Law, and the vote was on the proposal sent by the government to the House. Al-Dulaimi explained that, the cost of extracting oil in the Kurdistan region, according to the amendment, is $16 per barrel, and the cost is not fixed, as there will be a consulting company that will determine the actual cost of extracting oil, and it may reach $22 per barrel, and according to this cost, the federal government will be obligated to pay it to the Kurdistan region. She explained that, according to the budget amendment, the region's oil will be delivered to SOMO, which will be responsible for selling the oil abroad, noting that, the halt in oil exports was not due to the region, but rather it was due to the Federal Ministry of Oil filing a lawsuit against the Ministry of Oil in the region, which caused the halt in oil exports, and this led to the federal government losing more than $14 billion. Today, Sunday, the Iraqi Council of Representatives voted on the draft law amending the first law of the Federal General Budget Law of the Republic of Iraq for the fiscal years 2023, 2024, 2025 number 13 of 2023. For his part, independent MP Ahmed Majid announced in a statement to Shafaq news agency that members of the House of Representatives from the central and southern governorates boycotted the parliament session held today, considering that voting on the budget violates the